Now I want you to look on page 88 at the bottom under the usage and sentence correction, directions. Follow along with me. In each of the following sentences, some part or all of the sentence is underlined. Below each sentence, you will find 5 ways of phrasing the underlined part. Select the answer that produces the most effective sentence, one that is clear and exact without awkwardness or ambiguity. In choosing answers, follow the requirements of standard written English. Choose the answer that best expresses the meaning of the original sentence. Okay, so look at the example. The children swam in the lake all day, and that is because it was so hot. Notice the underlined portion is the part that may need changing. So when we look at that example, the correct choice is 3, since it was so hot. So we want to replace since it was so hot with and that is because it was so hot. Okay, so I'd like you to do number 1, 3, and 5. 5 on page 90. Okay, let's take a minute and look at number 1 on page 89. And I'm going to read it, just follow along with me. When a customer requested whole wheat instead of white bread, it was a simple matter to substitute it for them. Do you see anything wrong with that? I don't see anything wrong with that underlined part. So let's choose number 1. It was a simple matter to substitute it for them. You'll notice that the first choice in this type of question, the number 1 of the choices is exactly the same. So if you see there's no problem with the sentence, choose number 1. All right, let's go to number 3. The train roared into town with a whistle so ear-shattering so as to frighten the waiting cattle. A little bit wordy there, so I think there's something wrong with this one. Let's try number 3. With a whistle so ear-shattering that it frightened the waiting cattle. There's your choice right there, number 3. Let's go to number 5 on the next page, page 90. The whole sentence is underlined. The child who was the winner's voice had an incredulous tone. A little wordy again. Let's take a look at the choices. 1 is the same. 2, the child winner's voice had an incredulous tone. Sounds pretty good. Number 3, the winner's child's voice had an incredulous tone. Too many apostrophes. Number 4, the voice of the winner's child had an incredulous tone. Now that one doesn't sound right. Number 5, winning excited the child's voice to sound incredulous. No, that's not right either. Let's go back to number 2. The child winner's voice had an incredulous tone. That sounds right. And that's the logic I want you to apply to each one of these types of questions on the GED exam. Does it sound right?